and this weekend, New York Moves magazine is hosting its 20th annual Moves Power Women Gala. And joining us this morning to tell us more about it is Muna Ellison, the publisher of New York Moves magazine. And she is accompanied this morning by one of New York's very own power women, Lola West, the co-founder of the West Fuller Wealth Management firm. So good morning, and thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Good morning. Yes, thank you for having us.
So Moon, a big year, celebrating a milestone, 20 years of honoring powerful women. I had the wonderful privilege last year of being one of the honorees, so thank you very much for that. But tell me how exactly you choose the women that you honor each year.
Great question, and thank you for asking it. I think it is important for everybody to know that they're selected because of the movement that they have in their life. Right? Mm-hmm. And it's celebrating women that are recognized behind the scenes of the work that they do in moving the footprint, moving the milestones for the next generation.
Yeah, and this year you have a very powerful woman hosting the event, Uma Abedin. Tell me a little bit about why you chose her and what you learned from her when you did the interview for your magazine.
Okay, you're really putting me on the spot, but it's all good. I think Uma speaks volumes. In meeting her, I have to tell you that her inner strength is far more vibrant and live than how you see her on the news or behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And again, talking to somebody who we all know from being in the public eye, I think reading her book and just who she is, she dug deep and literally put it all out there. And I know that there's a writer's comment that gets made, you know, bleed on the page and let people, you know, really get to know the in-depths of who you are. She did that impeccably. It really did speak to who she was. And there's so much more depth and breadth to her that I think people don't even know is there.
Well, let's talk about the lovely lady sitting next to you, Lola C. West. I'm going to read here you are one heck of a power woman. You are the chair and chief culture officer of the wealth management firm West Fuller, one of the only, if not the only, Black-owned investment firm. So congratulations to you on that. But what are some of the steps that you think that we need to take to, improve economic conditions, especially for Black and brown folks?
Well, one of the things I spoke about when I was at the White House was the fact that I believe that financial literacy should be taught from kindergarten through 12th grade. One of the things that we don't do sufficiently with our children is to talk to them about money, what budgeting is, what it means, because there are traits that will follow them for the rest of their lives. So that would make an incredible difference in how it is that our citizens are able to function.
Yeah, do you feel like kids right now don't know enough?
No, they don't know enough. Sometimes kids actually think their parents are just the arm to the ATM machine.
Oh, yeah.
Something has to happen for money to come out. Kids are missing that. And
let me ask you this. How did it feel for you to be included among the honorees as a power woman?
You know, I'm 76, so I've worked a long time.
Yeah.
This was quite an honor and quite a surprise.
Yeah.
I like staying in the background, just making sure that the job gets done. So to be recognized by Muna Ellison with Moves Power Women is an incredible honor, and I'm really thankful for it.
Plus, she got to be a part of a photo shoot, I believe, right? Because this year, New York Moves is releasing a coffee table book. Muna, talk about that and tell me who is all in it.
Oh my goodness, we are excited about the coffee table book. And I think you started the whole conversation really on cue in saying that, you know, it is a milestone for us, celebrating C-suite executives for 20 years. Who knew today we'd be sitting here and being able to celebrate this with a coffee table book? A journey that talks to women and their lives and where they were 10 years ago with us, 15 years ago with us, and where they are today. From everybody from Pat Benetton, Felicity Huffman to Mira Savino, and the ladies that we all know are out there in the limelight, to the CEOs of UNICEF, Carol Stern, you know, Mindy Grossman, women that are professional in their businesses, their outputs, and that are just, again, working it as a person that is just got a voice to women, you know, and massive advocates to women and young girls, which I think is our big launch this year in talking about the power generation, looking at women that are the future, and how do we enhance that space with strength and power, and not forgetting the boys. I'm going to say I'm a big advocate for young boys too. I think we haven't to forget that the journey is about just youth today.
Yeah, well, this is inspiration of all ages also, but it's been such a wonderful privilege to be a part of this sisterhood. So thanks for coming on this morning, and I can't wait for the gala this Saturday. Dan, we'll send it back to you.